Welcome to Presentation, Ponder, Practice. Then God said, "Let the earth sprout vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit trees on the earth bearing fruit after their kind with seed in them." And it was so. Genesis chapter 1 verse 11. The next verse declares, "The earth brought forth vegetation, plants yielding seed after their kind, and trees bearing fruit with seed in them after their kind. And God saw that it was good." God told Adam in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29, "Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the surface of all the earth, and every tree which has fruit yielding seed, it shall be food for you." Fruit-bearing trees were unclean for 3 years after planting. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 23 instructed, "When you enter the land and plant all kinds of trees for food, then you shall count their fruit as forbidden." 3 years it shall be forbidden to you. It shall not be eaten. The fourth year of a fruit-bearing tree belonged to the Lord. Leviticus 19 verse 24 commanded, "But in the fourth year all its fruit shall be holy, an offering of praise to the Lord." People could eat from a fruit-bearing tree starting in the 5th year. Leviticus 19 verse 25 told the Israelites, "In the 5th year you are to eat of its fruit, that its yield may increase for you. I am the Lord your God." These instructions preserved the health of a tree, gave God his due place in the care and honor of a tree, and may have recalled or called to remembrance the sin by forbidden fruit, and instilled self-discipline in an owner of a tree. Fruit could be offered as a sacrifice to God, according to Leviticus chapter 27 and verse 30, which reads, "Thus all the tithe of the land, of the seed of the land, or of the fruit of the tree, is the Lord's. It is holy to the Lord." Apples are mentioned several times in the Old Testament, but may not be the same form as what we have today. The translation of the Hebrew word that is rendered apples is difficult to translate, therefore often contested. In fact, many of our English Bibles footnote the word with apricots or quince because it is believed that apples as we know them were not known in that part of the world in the Old Testament times. Song of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 3 contrast apple trees with trees of the forest by way of the fruit they produce or the lack thereof. The delicious smell of apples is noted in Song of Solomon chapter 7 and verse 8. Fruit trees are rendered apple trees in Joel chapter 1 verse 12. Verses 11 and 12 read, "Be ashamed, O farmers, well, O vine dressers, for the wheat and the barley, because the harvest of the field is destroyed. The vine dries up and the fig tree fails. The pomegranate, the palm also, and the apple tree. All the trees of the field dry up. Indeed, rejoicing dries up from the sons of men." The ruination and withering of the crops is the external manifestation of the internal shame and distress of the people. A word play between "to be dry" and "to be ashamed" or "confounded" may indicate that the drying up of the people was caused by their shame. Preserve fruit-bearing trees. Give God honor for the produce of a tree. Learn all the lessons you can from a fruit tree, including or among them self-discipline. Stand out like a fruit tree amongst a forest of non-fruit-bearing trees, and do not let your joy dry up. May God bless the fruit trees of his creation. May he bless us with produce from his trees. Bless us with values and lessons by taking care of the trees. And bless us with courage to stand out and not dry up. May God bless you.